Welcome friends, let us look at question 19, KCSE 2018 paper 2. The table below shows a frequency distribution of 40 plants. So here we have the table. State the model class. So the model class, they simply ask about that one which is having the highest number. And for this case, we see that the number is 12, but the class is what they are asking. Therefore, we'll say that the class, it is between 30 to 40. Don't confuse. If they ask model frequency, then you take the digit 12. But model class, it is 12 to 40. Calculate the mean of the plant, mean height of the plant. Now here we'll have to construct a small table because they are not taking us to use any of the assumed mean. So the table has to be looking in such a format that you have the class, the x, which is the midpoint, the frequency, then the x squared. Everywhere there is where we are going to use that. So midpoint, the middle between 0 and 10, you just take 0 plus 10 divided by 2, which is 5. 10 plus 20, 30 divided by 2, 15. 50 divided by 2, 25. Then 70 divided by 2, 35. 90 divided by 2, 45. And 110 divided by 2, there we also get 55. So the fx means we are going to multiply f and x. So on this part we have 20, 120, 250, then 35 times 12, that is 420, then here we have 180, then here we should be having 110. So on this we're going to look for the summation of fx, the summation, the total. If I add all of this, you're going to get 1,100. Then on this part we have x squared. However, it's not that much necessary, but I created it so that you don't get confused on this part. So x squared, if you are good in mastering of the content, it's not a must you draw this part here. So we are going to have the part for x squared. So the column x squared, it 25. 15 squared, it is 225. 25 squared, it is 625. Then 1,225. 2,025. Then 3,025. So that the fx squared will be fx, the column fx, and the column fx squared, x squared. So we are going to have 4 times 25, which is 100. Now, if you are going to assume this column, what are you supposed to do? You are going to take the f, you multiply by the x squared. So it will be 5 squared times 4, 15 squared times 8. That's how you will, if you ignore this part. But if you already have it, just a matter of multiplying f and fx squared. So we have 1,800, 6,000, and that one is complete in that way format. Remember, there are different ways when you are working out statistics too. They come in paper 2. If you have been asked to use an assumed mean, then you have to come up with a defined table where we have the d or the t for the assumed mean. So the summation of fx squared, we have 37,000. So to find mean, how do we find mean in form 2 statistic 1? It is a summation of fx over a summation of f. That's how we find mean. So a summation of fx, it is 1,100 divided by summation of f, which is 40. The answer becomes 27.5. You are done with that part. We proceed. Calculate the standard deviation. So standard deviation means you are supposed to find the square root of the variance. And variance for this case, we are now going to apply the formula, a summation of fx squared over a summation of f minus the summation of fx over a summation of f. Then this we find the square root, because this is the formula of finding the variance. There are 2 formulas of finding standard deviation, one using assumed mean and the other one is here. All these formulas are found at the back of the logarithm, where you can find that this one has been replaced by the letter n. And you know n is the last digit on the cumulative frequency, so still no problem. If you see n here, no effect. So we are going to say a summation of fx squared is 37,000 over 40 minus This part here, we already have it. Supposed to be squared here. We already have it here, so I can just say 27.5 squared. So if I work out this in the calculator, that is 925 minus 760, 56.25. All of this I find their square root, which will give me my answer as 12.99. The last part, you are told to determine the probability that a plant taken at random has a height greater than 40. As a height greater than 40. So we're going to back to our table, then we look. Greater than 40, we only have 4 plus 2, which is 6. So 6 out of the total there are 40 plants. So 6 out of 40, I can simplify that to be 3 out of 20. That is the probability of picking, or some people can still write 0.15. All of these are marked because just a small part of probability. Thank you very much. In case of any question, you can check more of such questions in my YouTube, or you just write your question on the comment section. Thank you very much.